April 1977, a counselor at Camp Scott, Oklahoma, returns to her tent after an on-site training session to find it ransacked. Her belongings are scattered, and her donuts have been stolen. Inside the empty donut box, she discovers a handwritten letter that reads, "We are on a mission to kill 3 girls in Tent 1. Disturbed, she reports it to the camp director, who dismisses it as a prank and discards the note. 2 months later, on June 12th, approximately 130 Girl Scouts arrived at Camp Scott for a 2-week summer session. Among them were tent mates Lori Farmer, Michelle Goose, and Doris Milner, all between the ages of 8 and 10. Normally, each tent housed 4 Girl Scouts, but due to an odd number of girls in the camp's Kiowa unit, they had to make do with just 3. Additionally, they were assigned to tent number 7, which was the farthest from the counselor's quarters, partially obscured by the camp showers, and surrounded by dense forest unlike the others. The next morning, June 13th, a camp counselor heading to the shower notices several sleeping bags tucked away at the side of the trail. Confused, she bends down to check them, and her heart sinks. Inside one sleeping bag, she finds 2 Girl Scouts crumpled at the bottom, lifeless. In another sleeping bag, she discovers a 3rd. After relaying her findings to the other counselors, they discover that tent number 7 is empty. Autopsy reports revealed that all 3 girls had been beaten and assaulted. The authorities promptly launch an investigation and identify Gene Leroy Hart, a nearby jail escapee with a violent criminal history, as a prime suspect. His past offenses and the proximity of his last known whereabouts to Camp Scott raise significant concerns. A year later, he is arrested again and faces trial in March 1979. However, due to the limitations of DNA technology at the time, the evidence against Hart is deemed insufficient, leading to his acquittal by the jury. Although Hart collapsed and died from a heart attack just months after his acquittal, DNA testing continued in subsequent years. In 2022, authorities publicly stated that the DNA evidence strongly indicates Hart's involvement, yet the case remains unsolved to this day.